Okay, hi, how you doing? It's good to see you again. Welcome to the third part of third video. Today we're going to be talking about what if. Now obviously a few seconds ago you could hear my voice but you couldn't see me, but I was still there. You see, one of the things that Jesus says is, my sheep will know my voice, and that's what I want to talk about today. What if God is real? Now, as we talked about very briefly in the last one, it's just because you can't see him doesn't mean he doesn't exist. And what I want to talk today is what if God is real? Now, I was back there and you could hear my voice but you couldn't see me, but that didn't mean I wasn't back there. I was still there. I was real. You could hear me, but I was there. And just because we can't hear, or just because we can't see God, doesn't mean that he isn't real. So very briefly today, all I want to look at is what if God is real? What if he actually does exist? And that's one of the things that you've got to start thinking about. You know, as I said to you at the start of the introduction, you know, we all need to make a choice. And that's what it comes down to. What if? Well, what if you don't make a choice? Now, very, very quickly, I just want to say this. At the very end of time, Jesus says something very, very simple. Every man and woman, past, present and future, is going to stand before him and be judged. That means you. That means me. And he said the sheep are going to be on one side and the goats are going to be on another side. Now, the sheep are people like myself, the Christians. The goats are people who refuse or choose not to believe. Don't let that be you, because at the end of the time, Jesus is going to look at you and say, well, you tell me now why you didn't believe. One of the things that we've got to look at is that choices we make, you know, it comes back to, what if I've made the right choice? What if I've made a wrong choice? Well, what if is all you're going to be left with. And one of the things you've got to remember is, you know, you have to make a choice somewhere. You have to decide something. And yes, you're going to make the wrong choice. Yes, you're going to make the right choice. But you're never going to know unless you make a choice. So like I said at the start, what if God is real? What if the God that I worship, Jesus Christ, what if he actually does exist? I know we can't see him, but I tell you now, you will hear his voice. The Bible promises that those that believe will hear his voice. So what if? What if? What if? It's a choice you're left with. Let me just say one thing. Don't let the what if be the wrong choice. Make the right choice. Make Jesus your Lord and Saviour today. God bless you. I'm glad you enjoyed today's message in the series of 10. The topics that we've been covering is really just a brief overview of my book, A Walk with God. If you want to purchase the paperback edition, click here on your screen for more information. But maybe you're not the sort of person that likes to read and maybe you want to hear the audio version of the book. Well, it's also available if you click here on your screen. Whichever you choose, I know you'll be blessed. God bless you and see you soon. Goodbye now.